Kai did not invent a single food you're about to see. Nobody did, technically, which is the entire point. Every single item on this list exists purely because someone forgot something, ignored something, or got so annoyed at a customer that they accidentally created a snack empire. Kai is here to witness every one of these moments personally, and he is not handling any of it well. Food 1. Bread. Roughly 14,000 years ago, someone left a bowl of ground grain and water sitting out for too long. Wild yeast, floating invisibly in the air, landed in the mixture and started eating the sugars inside it, releasing gas bubbles as a byproduct. Kai watches the abandoned grain paste bubble ominously on its own with visible horror. Someone baked it anyway, out of either bravery or desperation, and the result rose into something lighter, softer, and completely unlike the flat paste it started as. Bread wasn't invented. Bread was a mistake that got baked before anyone could stop it. Food 2. Cheese. Ancient herders used to store milk in pouches made from dried animal stomachs, because that's simply what was available. Kai watches a herder pour fresh milk into one of these pouches and sling it over a horse for a day of travel. What nobody accounted for is that animal stomach linings contain an enzyme called rennet, and rennet curdles milk almost instantly. By the end of the journey, the herder opens the pouch expecting milk, and instead finds a solid lump floating in liquid. Kai watches him sniff it, hesitate, and then just eat it anyway. That decision is the entire reason cheese exists. Food 3. Potato chips. This one happened in 1853, in a restaurant kitchen in New York, and it happened out of pure spite. A customer kept sending his fried potatoes back, complaining they were cut too thick. Kai watches the chef, a man named George Crumb, get progressively more furious with every single plate that comes back. Crumb finally slices the potatoes as thin as physically possible, fries them into a hard, crunchy mess, and drowns them in salt, fully intending to humiliate the customer. Kai winces, expecting disaster. The customer instead loves them immediately and asks for more. Food 4. Champagne. French monks in the 1600s considered bubbles in wine to be a serious flaw, not a feature. Kai watches monks in a cold cellar full of corked wine bottles, tension building in the air. The temperature had dropped before fermentation fully finished, pausing it, and when spring arrived, fermentation restarted inside the sealed bottles, trapping carbon dioxide with nowhere to go. Kai flinches as one bottle explodes without warning, then another. Winemakers actually called this the devil's wine, and wore heavy protective masks in their own cellars because so many bottles were shattering. It took decades before anyone realized the fizz people kept trying to prevent was actually the good part. Food 5. Popsicles. In 1905, an 11-year-old boy named Frank Epperson mixed powdered soda flavoring with water on his porch using a wooden stir stick and then simply forgot about it outside overnight. Kai watches the boy walk away, completely unaware of what's about to happen. Temperatures dropped far below freezing that night. Kai peeks outside the next morning right alongside him and finds the mixture frozen solid, with the stir stick now frozen upright inside it, like a handle. The kid pulls it out, licks it immediately with zero hesitation, and accidentally invents a dessert that's still sold on basically every street corner on the planet over a century later. So here's the pattern connecting every single one of these. Bread, cheese, chips, champagne, popsicles. None of them were the result of careful planning. All 5 were mistakes, accidents, or someone simply forgetting to throw something away in time. Kai looks completely exhausted by the end of all this, mostly because apparently the secret to inventing something the entire world eats forever is doing almost nothing correctly on purpose. Which of these 5 accidental inventions surprised you the most? Tell Kai in the comments, because he genuinely did not see any of this coming.